Hi guys, welcome to Bitcoingem channel. I hope you all are doing great. So this is an altcoin chart request video where we are going to look at 5 alts in their USDT as well as BTC pair. I hope you guys have read this disclaimer. Let us begin today's video. And guys, like this video, and if you're coming for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. So the first chart we are looking at is XPR, that is Proton. And if you see the previous Proton video, I have given the link in the description. We have hit our previous target and currently we are getting corrected. This is on the Uniswap exchange. This chart is of the Uniswap exchange. What I see important for Proton right now is to hold this zone at around 0.011. You can see this was a very important zone. When we broke previously from this zone, we could see this impulse move. We have come down and this is a complete round bottom. So currently we are getting correction from here and it would be very good for Proton to hold this zone. If at all we break it, then this is also a good accumulation zone between 0.011 and 0.007. This zone you can see very clearly over here. This is a very good accumulation zone for Proton. But the overall chart is looking good, bullish to me, because this is a good round bottom. And Proton is definitely likely to hit and retest this previous all-time high very soon. If we look at the Proton BTC chart, then again on the BTC pair, we can see it broke out and it's currently finding support here. It's very important for Proton to hold. If at all we break this, then this is again into an accumulation zone, which is a good time to accumulate. Because in Bitcoin pair, I see this going at least till here. That is 130% pump from the current price. It will go to at least 5867 Satoshis. So if you're looking to accumulate Proton against your Bitcoin, this is a good time. Even against USDT, if you like this project, then you are buying at a very good time, in my opinion. The next chart that we look at is layer. Again, you can see this was a previous analysis of layer, which I haven't deleted. We have broken out of this downtrend and we are currently consolidating. The important price point for layer to stay above is at around 82 cents. As long as we create support above 82 cents, then I see layer ultimately going and hitting $2.1 in the next leg up. You can see how important this zone was. This was the breakdown where it took entire accumulation and this was kind of a rounding bottom, and now it's currently getting consolidating above 82 cents. This is an important price zone. This entire zone, not particularly 82 cents, but zone between 873 to 82 cents. So currently, in my opinion, if you are looking to accumulate layer, wait for it to consolidate here and then you can enter. If you like the project, then there is no point waiting. You can always start building the position. But if you're wanting to do a short-term trade, then wait for it to consolidate above 84 cents. Let it create this as support, then you can enter in, as the next target I see for it is $2.1. Of course, this is not going to happen overnight, so please keep that in mind. If you look at the layer BTC chart, it's still under its important pivot, in my opinion. You can see it is going sideways, broken out of this black trend line that you see. That is the downtrend. It is broken out, but it's going sideways. In my opinion, it needs to consolidate above this purple line that you see, which is at 1796 Satoshis. Once it creates support over here, needs to create support here. You can see it is currently a very big resistance. This purple line, let me zoom in. Just look how many times this price range is acting as resistance. Once creating this price into support, then I expect layer to hit this target of 3906 Satoshis, which again would be at least a 125% pump in the Bitcoin pair. So if you like the project and if you believe this project is good, you can definitely accumulate, because it's still in the accumulation zone between this red and purple line that you are seeing. And if you're wanting to just trade it short term, then wait for it to create support here, then you can buy, and this is the target you should look at. The third chart that we look at is TEL, that is TEL coin. This is TEL USDT daily chart. Again, for me, in my opinion, TEL has to create support, which currently it is facing resistance, is this price at around 0.017 to 0.018 cents. This is an important price for TEL. You can see it's consolidating and it needs to create support over here. Once it creates, I can see it going and hitting at least 0.044 in the next immediate future. And if you like this project, then it is definitely in the accumulation zone. You can keep accumulating right now if you like the project, because it is currently in a very good accumulation zone. If you look at TEL BTC, then again, it's broken its pivot, in my opinion, which is at around 4005 Satoshis. So it's broken currently, and the next immediate support in Bitcoin pair is 2694 Satoshis. This is a support. It's not necessarily tested as of yet. You can see this entire fall in the Bitcoin pair. It did not come back and retest this support. So it's definitely holding. And in the Bitcoin pair, you can see this is currently getting resisted by this at 4012 Satoshis. As I told you, for me, it is very important for this zone to flip into support. Once it flips into support, I can see TEL hitting at least 8,000 Satoshis in the next leg up, immediate future. So it's very important for this to be flipped into support. Until then, it will keep accumulating in this zone. So if you're looking to buy, this is a good time to accumulate. And if you're looking to trade, just trade it for short term, then you should wait for this area to flip into support. Once it does, it will be a good pump till here. So at least a 2x in the Bitcoin pair. The fourth chart where you're looking at is MTV, that is multi-vac, and on the MTV daily, we have hit this target. Go and check out the previous video. This target was given. We are currently, in fact, sitting above this support. But I have deleted that chart, and this is just the fresh chart I have made. Currently on the daily, MTV is looking bearish. Bearish as in it's looking for accumulation, because it has hit this target. To continue its uptrend, it needs to flip 0.017 into support. Once it creates this as support, it will go and hit at least 5 cents, in my opinion, in the next leg up. But currently it is broken that support and it will consolidate. The most important support that needs to hold is at around 0.009, this entire zone. And it also coincides with 200 EMA, exponential moving average. You can see it broke our daily bull support band also. So I expect a consolidation in this range. And if you're looking to accumulate, you can accumulate some in this range. This is also forming a head and shoulder, but the neckline isn't broken yet. So if at all this neckline gets broken, then I think it can correct further. And if this neckline gets broken, the target ideally would be at 0.005. But this is again an important support at 0.009 to 1 cent. So it's not necessary that we might go that low, but this is the technical target. If this head and shoulder is in play, which currently is not. So if we go and look at the MTVBTC chart, yes, you can see very clearly over here in the Bitcoin pair, it is broken out of the support, which was at around 365 Satoshis. So it's currently facing correction in the Bitcoin pair, and that can be one reason why it's facing correction in the USDT pair. But on the Bitcoin pair, you can see this was the previous two highs, a very important point at 217 Satoshis, which it got broken, and it might come and retest this. So this would be a good time to accumulate at this price, wait for it to come down and retest, and this, it should get pump from here or support from here. That's where you can buy. Because once we flip this zone into support, I can see it going and hitting at least 1099 Satoshis, which is almost, I guess, 2.5x from here. Yeah, it's almost 205% from here. So it needs to flip this zone into support, which is at around 369 Satoshis. So if you're looking just for short-term trade, I would suggest you to wait and let it consolidate and form this zone into support against your Bitcoin. If you like this project, then yes, it's in an accumulation zone and you can keep accumulating and keep buying the dips over here. And the final chart we are looking at today is Verasity, that is VRA USDT. It is currently bullish. You can see this amazing green candles, and now it's facing correction on the daily. It needs to flip this into support for the continuation upwards, is that around 0.034. You can see over here very clearly. This zone was acting as resistance. It is broken out. It will now come down and retest, and it needs to flip this zone into support, which is at around 0.034. Once we flip this into support, I expect it to continue. I had even shared the next target for VRA in the immediate future at around 0.09 cents. Sorry, 0.09, yeah. So almost 10 cents. So 0.09 is what I see the next target for VRA. This is also a likely cup and handle. And if we measure the target of cup and handle, then you can see it confluences with our target very well. So Verasity on the daily is looking bullish. If you look on the VRA BTC chart, yes, here you can see we are facing some correction, and this needs to hold as support or else it will come down. The zone is at around 7626 Satoshis. VRA created a new all-time high in the Bitcoin pair. This is also likely a cup and handle, but this needs to hold into support. Once we consolidate here, the next leg up for Verasity in the Bitcoin pair, I see it going at least till 15900, that is around 108% pump from here. If at all we come down, then this zone is likely to hold as support, which you see over here previously. The main support for Verasity, in my opinion, is this price range in the Bitcoin pair at around 5367 Satoshis. But you see, recently since August, we have not come down exactly till here, but this is the important support. So if at all we break this purple line that you're seeing and we come down, then this is a good time to accumulate, as this zone has been holding very well. And this is definitely flipped into support, this red line that you see at around 5415 Satoshis. So currently we'll have to wait and see whether we are breaking this 7628 Satoshi zone. You can see over here, very important zone which we have broken out, and we should consolidate above this. If at all we break down, I think it's just a matter of time, because if Bitcoin keeps pumping, then alts might likely bleed against the Bitcoin pair, and that is what exactly we are seeing in every alt against the Bitcoin pair. So nothing that I see to be worried, and in the next leg up I see at least VRA hitting 15926 Satoshis. So this was a quick analysis of all the requested charts. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye bye.